Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing this nice springtime look using Colourpop and Morphe brushes palettes. And yeah, I think this is the perfect look, you know, just to bring out spring now that it's here, even though it's Florida here and it really doesn't feel like spring, it feels like summer. But anyways, I love this look. It's very light, very fresh, and I think it's very wearable for everyone. And especially if you don't like wearing makeup all the time or you want light makeup, I think this is a perfect look for you. And even if you do, this is still the perfect look for anybody. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. Okay, so I already moisturized my face. I'm using the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. First time using it, I heard a lot of good things about it. Nikki Tutorials uses it. And then yesterday on the Snap, I seen Kylie Jenner's makeup artist use it on her face as well for oily skin. So I'm trying it out. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully I like it. But I have this, and that's what I moisturize my face with. And now to prime my face, I'm using the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. Looks just like this. I've had it for a long time. Don't really use it until lately. And it's just because it's super, like, it dries quickly and it's very thick, so I didn't really know how to use it. But the trick is to get just a little bit and then kind of heat it up with your hands a little bit, and that makes it a lot more pliable, a lot easier to blend around. And then you just pat it instead of, like, you know, using like a little, what's this called? Instead of, you know, just like going like this kind of motion, you just pat it on, and that's really what makes it work. So I'm just patting it all over my nose. And then right here on the tops of my cheeks, because I do get very oily there. And then the last place that I like to prime my face is just the center of my forehead. And as you can see, I have some red spots. I've been breaking out a little bit. These are not even pimples anymore. That's the problem, is whenever I do get pimples or anything like that, they're hyperpigmented and they stay this way. Like, there's nothing there. It's just they stay that way for a few months and then they finally go away. It's really unfortunate. I hate it, but oh well. So to cover that up, I'm using the Color Correct Conceal Palette from Ulta, which is really good. It's only $10. I love using this thing. And I actually do like this concealer a lot better than the NYX one I had, just because I feel like this is creamy, so it actually like covers more, unlike the liquidy kind that I had from NYX. And that's it for whatever I do before I put my foundation on. Okay, so for my foundation, I've been using the Dermablend Professional Smooth Liquid Camo Foundation. Looks just like this, and it is a medium coverage foundation, which also has sunscreen in it, which I love. And it is in the color Camel. And I'm using the It Brushes Airbrush Complexion Perfection brush. It is the number 115. And I'm just going to start putting it all over. And really just patting it on, because I don't want to smear any of that green concealer off. So now that I have that on, I'm going to be using the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. It's just like this. Let me open it. Just like this. It's a nice peachy pinkish color. And I'm taking a regular concealer brush, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my, or, you know, around my bags. Just kidding. And I'm taking the, oh, the paint's off. It's from It Brushes. It was the Airbrush Blending Brush, I think. I don't remember the number, but you can find it at Ulta. And it's my favorite brush to blend concealer with or anything like that. It's just so nice and fluffy. Okay, so now is the highlight and contour part, which is my favorite part, you know, these past couple weeks, just because I've been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. And I'm actually using the yellow one, which I've never used before until like these past 2 weeks. Okay, so I always put on a little bit of oil, face oil, or whatever you want to call it, onto the little palette things, just to make it more blendable. And I'm using the Morphe G26 brush to apply the banana highlight color. And I'm just going to make a triangle, just like that. And I know some people will watch this and be like, oh my god, that is so much makeup, blah blah blah. Well, you don't have to watch it, you don't have to put makeup on. You don't have to put this much on or whatever. Just shut up and watch, you know what I mean? I get that from my sisters too. Oh my god, Lori, 5 pounds of makeup. I look good, don't I? Yes, I do. I got my lip and a little bit on my chin. So now to blend that out, I'm taking a beauty sponge and I'm not making it super wet. I kind of like it when it's a little bit more dry because I feel like it blends it out better. So I'm just going to kind of pat it into there. The oil that I put on first really helps blend this out, because if not, I've tried it before without it, just the contour part anyway, and it really doesn't blend out as nicely. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good highlight. I know it looks weird right now, but we're gonna add the contour here in a second. Okay, so now for the contour, I am using Java, this color right here. I also added some of that oil as well, and I'm using the Sigma Precision Angled P84 brush. Okay, and to blend that contour out, I'm using the Morphe G30 brush. It's just like this, my favorite brush to blend out with. So I feel like something's loose in it because you hear that noise. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so now for my nose, I'm using a Real Techniques. What brush is this? Deluxe crease brush, which is really perfect for like concealers and stuff. Really wouldn't use this for my eyeshadow or anything like that. It's just too big and dense, but it's perfect for me wanting to contour my nose. Use the powder from the powder contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Well, it's because I don't really think that one just, you know, I don't think that as much product gets onto it as I would like, so I use this one instead. I'm just patting it. I'm really putting a lot because I'm gonna just bake a little bit. I'm gonna be using Java to just set it. I'm barely using any of it. I really just want to set it. I don't want to put, you know, extra darkness on my cheeks or anything like that. I'm just trying to set it. Okay, so now for my brows, I'm using the Colourpop brow pencil in Redhead. This is probably my favorite eyebrow product right now, just because it says Redhead and because it just matches perfectly with my eyebrows, with my hair. It's just the most amazing thing, and it's super creamy. I love it. And the price, I ain't gonna be mad at it either. It is, what, $5? So I'm just going to brush my hairs the way I want them. Okay, so now I'm going to be using the NYX mascara, or tinted brow mascara in chocolate. So now to really define my eyebrows, I'm using the NYX HD concealer in beige, and I'm taking the flat definer Sigma brush, and it's the E15, and I'm just going to go right underneath my So now for the next thing, I'm going to be using the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. You can see what I put on before was already starting to crease. Just blending it out with my finger. Okay, so for this look, I'm going to be using the 35O palette from Morphe brushes. And I'm going to start off using this nice peachy color right here. It's in the first row if you want to know, just in case you can't find it. And I'm using a MAC 217 blending brush. I'm just going to start by putting that in the crease. And now I'm going to be using this orangey brownish kind of color right here. And I'm taking it brushes from Ulta Airbrush Precision Smudger Brush. It is the number 124. And then I'm going to blend it out with that 217 brush. And now for my eyelid, I'm going to be using the Glitterati Super Shock Shadow from Colourpop, which is just super pretty. I mean, look at that. It's like a greenish, goldish fleck kind of thing going on there. And now I'm using the IT Brushes Airbrush Precision Shadow Brush, and it's the 112 brush. And this is pretty much like my favorite brush to use with the Colourpop eyeshadows, just because they're very creamy kind of and spongy, and I feel like this gets the color better. Now I'm going to be using a darker color, well, a more brown color. This one right here, I'm going to be putting and mixing that one with this chocolate brown, the chocolate brown color right here. And then I'm going to blend that out. And now I'm taking that same orangey kind of color and mixing with that peachish color I used. And I'm going to put it in my waterline. And then I'm going to be using some of that that darker color that was, well, this color right here, and that one. And now I'm going to be using some of that Glitterati. I'm putting it right in the inner corner of my eye. So now I'm going to be using the MAC Oh Darling Extra Dimension Skin Finish. It's the best. If you didn't get this when it was out, I feel sorry, because this is the best gold highlighter ever. Anyways, now I'm going to be using that with the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm going to just spray it using the Pure Miracle Mist by Pure Minerals, or maybe it's the Miracle Mist by Pure Minerals. And I'm just going to put that on the tops of my cheeks. Oh my god. Love it. And then I'm going to be putting some on my Cupid's bow and on the tip of my lips, just to make it really sparkle. And now for my cheeks, I'm using the Coral Cove powder blush from Milan. It's just like this, super pretty. I love it. And I'm just going to be blending that out. Okay, so now moving on to the lips, I'm using the lip liner or lip pencil Subculture from MAC. It's a nice, pretty, neutral pink color. And I'm just going to start outlining my lips. And now I'm using Honey Love from MAC. I feel like this is like almost the perfect everyday kind of pink. It's a little bit nude. Pink, but not too pink. And now to just finish it off, I'm using the MAC lip gloss in Oyster Girl. This is really one of my favorite lip glosses from there. And now I'm just gonna spray my face just to help it stay all day. Okay guys, so this is a finished look. I hope you guys liked watching this video. This is one of my favorite kind of videos to do just because it's a little bit different from me. And it's springtime and, you know, can't be using all those dark colors anymore. Well, I'm still going to do it, but, you know, light colors in the future are definitely what's going to be seen. And I think it's the perfect spring look, especially for everyone who doesn't like to wear a whole bunch of makeup, you know, eye makeup wise, because obviously my face is just packed it on there. But it's simple, it's pretty, it's girly, and it's not too much, and I think it's the perfect look for springtime. And if you do too, hit like and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you next time.